DJI Mic version 1, version 2. In this video, I'm going to do a sound test between these two. Checking, 1, 2, 3. Here's the DJI version 1, mic version 1. Here is the receiver. I have it on a longer extension, and I have the audio dialed pretty low on the preamps on the camera, and then this has a high output. You can adjust the gain on this. I have only one transmitter plugged in. It's in mono mode, so you should hear it on both channels. And let me do a wind test. I'm going to blow into the mic. Yeah, and let's try the windscreen here. Takes a while to plug that, to put that windscreen on. But the windscreen's on right now. Let's do a wind test. And it's a good windscreen. It's useful. It's just it took a second there to put that on. And I'm gonna now test this with a lavalier microphone. Oh my gosh, did you guys hear this? Did you guys hear that noise? What was that noise? I'm talking to the lavalier microphone right now. Did you hear that little buzzing? I wonder what that was. Let me put the lavalier microphone closer to this receiver again. Let me see if I can pick up that noise. That is interesting. So whenever I had that lav microphone closer to this receiver, you heard that little whining noise. It looked like it sounded like a bug. That doesn't sound good. I'll do a test to see if that happens on the version 2. But this is what it sounds like. This is the Rode Lav, the first version of the Rode Lav, plugged into the transmitter there and into this receiver, into the camera. All right, now this is version 2. Mic 2 plugged in. I'm using the same cables that I did with the Mic 1, and this is me testing the built-in microphone on the Mic 2. Let's do a wind test. Oh, that wind is pretty strong. I'm going to put on the wind filter, windscreen. That was way faster, as you could see. Let's do a wind test. Oh, good windscreen. Okay, and now we're going to test the lavalier, the Rode lavalier on the Mic 2, and let's see if there was that buzzing noise. All right, I have the lavalier microphone plugged in, and you're listening to the Rode Lav, into the transmitter and coming into this receiver, and then now into the camera. Let me test to see if we can get that sound. No, there's no sound, no buzzing when it hits that version 2. Let's see if we get that sound when it's next to the transmitter. Wow, interesting. So that sound, that buzzing, only came from the Mic version 1. I am so glad I did that test just for myself. So this was the lavalier microphone. This was from Rode. This is a very typical one. This is not the cheapest, but it's not that expensive. I'd imagine a lot of people getting a product like this who are hobbyists or semi-professionals, or you're a professional and just want a cheap backup. This has been a good lavalier microphone, and for that to cause that noise on the Mic version 1, but not on the version 2, now makes me change my opinion a little bit about which one to get if you're looking between these two. If you have the version 1 and you've already experienced that kind of a noise, that interference, then get the version 2, because as I just tested, you're not gonna hear that. At least not with the setup that I tested here. If you don't mind that noise, or if you were doing some of the things that I was doing to not having the wires, the lav mics anywhere close to the Mic 1, and then I didn't hear that noise, then maybe you can get away with the DJI Mic 1 and save some money. But after those tests, at the beginning, I was just going to say, if you wanted to save some money, if you didn't need 32-bit float or Bluetooth, get version 1. But now, I'm not so sure. I think it is worth getting version 2 and not saving, how much do you ultimately save? Like $100? To not have those issues I just had with the mic version 1, yeah, spending another $100 might be worth it. So as of this video, the recording of this video, I don't recommend the mic version 1. I think everyone should be getting the version 2 that improves this in every way and doesn't have that technical issue, that interference that I just experienced on this test. Have any of you experienced that issue? Or maybe there's other videos out there that address this that I'm not aware of.